So hi people, welcome to the live stream. It's finally begun. Well, not finally, I'm actually quite on time, which is good. Anyway, I already have a request from Ramo in the Discord, so that's what I'm going to be starting with. Yeah, so yeah, welcome. Hi, hi Christian. Hi, Forest Flower. That's a nice name, Forest Flower. I like it. So yeah. Also, just before I start, it's so weird with Streamlabs and chat because I can see in Streamlabs, I can see the messages before I can see them in the YouTube chat, meaning that I actually can't, like, I can see the messages before I can reply, which is really weird. Also, hi Power Mech Guy, welcome to the stream. So yeah. Whoosh. I really want to try and make my own transitions at some point. So yeah. Ramokan suggested drawing Zuko from Avatar and Todoroki from, I guess, My Hero Academia. I've never watched those. I've watched a couple of episodes of Avatar, but I never got around to actually watching the full series. And I've never watched My Hero Academia. But yeah, they look kind of fun. Just never got around to it. Hey Sandy Studio, welcome to the stream. Hey Dean.
Any ideas?
So yeah, by the way, as I have it written in the description, but I guess I'll say it also. Pretty much I'm going to draw whatever people request. And yeah, you can either just write it in stream chat, or if you have like a picture that goes with it, like I don't know, you have a character or something, and want to post a picture for me to base it on, then you can post it on the Discord server. The link is in the description under the chat, under the stream, or at least it should be if I put it there. Hi Ramo, I'm drawing the things, starting with Zuko. The sky. I mean, I can draw the sky. Though I wanted to do cloud studies at some point and never got around to it. So that's interesting. But yeah. So depending on how many requests I get, I'll do them more or less detailed. Like right now I just have the two characters Ramos shared in chat, so I'm going a bit more into detail, like doing some kind of line work and coloring them. But if there are more requests and stuff, I'll end up doing, I'll probably do more. Yeah, I've heard Zuko had a good character arc. I've never gotten around to watch through all of Avatar. Like, when I was a kid, I would, every once in a while, I would like see episodes at other people's houses. But we didn't have Cartoon Network on my TV growing up. So like I never got around to actually watch the full series. And like right now I don't have Netflix or so I haven't been able to watch it there either. But it's like on my list of things to draw. Hey, oi, come over. Welcome to the stream, and we are in fact doing the arts. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like having videos and live streams and stuff on in the background when I draw. So yeah, fun stuff. Let's see. I do. What's his name again? Todoroki. Yeah, I am not a huge fan of piracy. Well, not just like not a huge fan, but the internet we're using is actually connected to the office where my parents work, so it's generally not a good idea to do things on illegal sites, because if there is some kind of issue, that's gonna be cause problems for the office, not just our own internet, so I just tend to avoid it. But yeah. I have Disney Plus currently, so a few days ago I rewatched Gravity Falls. And I've been like watching a bit of Phineas and Ferb every once in a while. So that's also fun. Maybe at some point when I'm tired of Disney Plus, I'll stop that and get Netflix, and then I'll watch it. Who knows? Yeah, Phineas and Ferb has some good songs. Like a couple of them have like the melodies reused, but they're quite fun for the most part. Also, I like especially rewatching it, I like the relationship between Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz. It's kind of hilarious because like also while watching it I noticed on Disney Plus the episodes don't seem like they're in order, because at least I was really sure that the roller coaster episode was the first, or at least among the first. But the first on Disney Plus is like some really random one where the characters already seem established and stuff. So that's kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, the relationship between Perry and Doofenshmirtz is always kind of funny. I mean, he's not that great of a dad. Like, he really fails to understand his daughter, but he's like, he tries. Like, he's a bad guy, but he's not a bad guy, you know. It's like, oh, and like the funny interactions. Like, there was the one episode where he's trying to make a birthday for his prepare a birthday party for his daughter, and he's trying really hard but just failing so miserably, and it's kind of adorable. But yeah. Also, like, as I said, I rewatched Gravity Falls last week. Yeah, last week I think it was, and that was also super fun. Like, it's a really rewatchable series. Yeah. It's been a while since I watched Wreck-It Ralph. I should watch that again. The thing with Gravity Falls is that you can see, especially rewatching it, you can see that the whole series was planned out from the start. Because, like, with so many other episodes, with so many other series, you have the feeling that they just kind of started and had this idea, but they never knew where they were going. And with Gravity Falls, when you watch it, like, from the very beginning, like, I think the very, like, spoilers, I guess, but like the second episode, you already meet like the old man McGucket, and you find out he's built like this huge robot dinosaur. Okay, poor Mech guy, I'll draw Kirby next. But yeah, like in the very second episode, you already find out this insane guy, or the guy who thinks he's just a crazy old man, is actually capable of inventing like massive dangerous machines. And that's like one of the things that it's just, you already get from the very beginning that they had plans. Maybe not like the exact 100% storyline, but they already kind of knew who all the characters were and who they were going to be and stuff, which is really cool. I like this dude's jacket. It's kind of cool, or the collar, at least. It also looks like fancy. Like, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I guess it's My Hero Academia, but I've never watched it. I've never really gotten into any anime, because it's a weird kind of random thing. But for an anime, the frame rate has always bothered me, because like, the bit of anime I've watched, it's always kind of frustrating to me when you have these pretty detailed images like on each frame, but like you have like 5 frames where just nothing moves except maybe the background is scrolling past, but the character is completely frozen, and then the next frame is just like a completely different pose, and it's completely like there isn't really much in terms of fluid motion, which kind of pulls me out of stuff. But I guess it's also kind of a matter of getting used to it. I don't remember. I haven't really actively watched, like, most of the stuff, if at all, it would probably have been English, but I'm not sure. My brother watches quite a bit of anime. I think he watches it in Japanese. But yeah, like I've never actively gone out of my way to watch it. The frame rate has always just been a turn off for me. And like in terms of, oh yeah, the ones I've watched on TV, I think once in a while the anime that I've seen on TV, well, obviously in German, so yeah. Though when I watch stuff myself, it's always in English. Like if I'm watching movies or stuff where I have the option to watch either in English or the original language, I try and go with English. I try and go with the original language. But yeah. I mean, it would be kind of weird if like the censorship, like, I don't mean in terms of like it seems like some things are missing. I just mean like the frame rate in general in anime is super low. Like not just in terms of it looks like pieces are missing, but just in general movements are quite jittery. And like you have individual frames are very detailed, but the motions themselves are less fluid, as opposed to more Western animation, which has less detailed characters and stuff, but the frame rates are higher and the movements are more fluid. And I've always just kind of preferred the fluid motion over detailed characters. But that's like if it were just a censorship issue, you would expect like the backgrounds wouldn't be moving or stuff like that. Or you wouldn't have situations where the character is moving but the background is completely still. Anyway. Yeah, my brother watches One Piece. It's like I think the experience I have with One Piece for the most part is like on car trips. He would download a bunch of episodes and then watch them, and like just looking over my shoulder. And that's like one of the main places I notice it. This animation thing. It's like the frames will be super still for a while, but the individual content is like super detailed. It has this kind of weird, kind of ugly style, but like not ugly in the sense like the person can't draw, but ugly in the sense like the style is just intended to look kind of weird. But yeah. Plus I don't watch that many series and stuff, so I've never really, it's not something I've gone and like tried to watch or been super interested in getting into. If I did, I'd probably get used to the frame rate pretty quickly. Anyway, these two guys are done. Now I draw Kirby. I'll try and draw Kirby off the top of my head first and see how well it goes. Wish me luck. Oh no. Also, if any of you wants to finish drawings, you can just write me on Discord and I'll send you like a PNG or whatever. So yeah, Kirby off the top of my head. This shouldn't be hard. Kirby is a pretty simple character. I've never played a Kirby game either, but he really looks cute. Well, let's Google an image and see if I got it somewhat correct. Yeah, pretty alright. All things considered. Also, I should use colors. Like, I'm probably not gonna, well, currently there aren't many requests, so I might do some coloring on the ones I already made. But yeah. Whee! Kirby! That's cute. I've never, like, it's kind of interesting. I've always kind of liked video games, but I've never played many video games. I guess mostly because I like to spend most of my time, like my free time, drawing and doing art stuff, so you can't really play video games in the background. So for a lot of things, like if they're games I like, it's mostly because I've been watching Let's Plays more so than actually playing the games myself. Because Let's Plays, I can watch them in the background while I'm drawing versus actually playing, which I can't do in the background while drawing. Speaking of which, I still have those €10 and those $10 on Steam that I haven't spent on a game yet. And I still haven't decided what game to use them for. Because, like, it's my only $10 in Steam and I don't really want to waste them on something I won't end up playing. Because I don't tend to spend money on video games, so if I do spend money, or like, not really money, but gift card on a game, it should be something I actually play at least a little bit. The only thing that I've played somewhat extensively is Minecraft. And even that, not super frequently. Whee! Anyway, Kirby is complete. Yes, that's the thing with Steam. It's like there's a lot of cool looking stuff on there, but I play video games so rarely, especially right now. Like, I have phases where it's like I get super inspired for some reason to play some game, and then for a couple of weeks I play it like every day for several hours. Usually it's Minecraft, like I start some kind of new world or I get suddenly inspired to do something. But then after a while it usually goes away, and I'm currently like in one of those times where I don't feel super inspired to play any games. And obviously, since I only have that one $10 gift card, I wouldn't want to waste it on something that I don't end up liking. I don't know how to share games. I did think of getting Portal for the $10 though, because Portal is under 10. But yeah, I don't know how to share. Also, what I've been like keeping an eye out every once in a while is Epic, the Epic Store, because that has been having free games every once in a while. I got what you call it, the Stanley Parable, like that, which I played once and then haven't opened again. So yeah, take that as you will. So yeah, anyway, Portal is up there with the games I probably would get. But then I always feel like, oh, I could get it, but then again, I only have these $10, so maybe I won't get it. And like, maybe I'll use it when there's something I look at and think, oh yeah, I definitely need that game, but that's probably never gonna happen. Because like, I hate spending money. I'm that kind of person. Like, I'll save up like a bunch of money, like do commissions and stuff, and then have a decent amount of money on like my bank account, but just never feel like spending it. And I don't usually get into situations where there's like a social need to spend money. So yeah. Anyway, I'm done with Kirby. Any other ideas? Otherwise, I'm gonna color the two fiery boys. Or I guess Fiery Boy and Fire and Ice Boy, based on my very limited understanding of their respective series. Also, other things with the games I like. I don't know quite why I stumbled upon it, although, oh well, I do know why I stumbled upon it. I was one of the YouTubers I watch in terms of games, started uploading live streams of games they'd played, and a while ago, like a month or so, a couple of months ago, they started uploading streams for Horizon Zero Dawn, which I'd heard of before but never like seen content of, and it never was something like I actively seeked out. But the Let's Play started and I started watching it and got really invested in like the storyline of that game. And it's also one of the games like I'm probably never gonna actually play for several reasons. For one, it's a PS4 exclusive, so I'm not about to get myself a PS4 for however much that costs, plus a $60 game, because just I don't play games that much. That's a worthwhile way to spend my money. But yeah, I really enjoyed, like, while drawing and stuff, I would have that on in the background and just like watching the story and stuff. It looks super interesting. And they released a trailer for the second game like a week ago. Well, not a week ago, like 3 days ago or 4, maybe a week, I'm not sure. Which looked kind of cool. So I'm looking forward to watching Let's Plays of that when it comes out. Or I have a classmate who wants to get himself a PS5, so maybe I'll play it on his at some point. Who knows? I haven't super looked into the PS5. I've seen like 1 or 2 pictures of it, and it looks kind of interesting. It looks like a sandwich. Like a kind of weird cookie kind of sandwich, upright. But like, it's kind of whatever. Yeah, it does look like it's gonna get dirty fast, doesn't it? So yeah. I mean, for console games, you don't need a computer, I think. Just a TV. I think. I haven't ever really played console games. I do have a computer, so it's kind of funny because I have a really good, powerful computer now, so I could really play games if I wanted to, but I don't ever do, which is kind of funny to me. But yeah, I got it mainly for 3D stuff, and it works great for that, so I can't complain. It's really nice, like with my graphic card. I didn't realize, like for a while I had Blender set up to use my CPU as the primary rendering, or like for all the rendering in cycles. And a couple of days ago I noticed and switched it to CUDA, so to use my graphics card. Like the rendering sped up by like 5 times or something like that. It's insane. Franchise in terms of like what games or movies or like what? So in terms of games I've played, really just Minecraft actually. I haven't played that much in terms of PC games. But in terms of just like what I've enjoyed watching, Horizon Zero Dawn is up there. I've kind of gotten invested in the lore. So I'm gonna have to find like a Let's Player at some point when the game is released who 100% stuff and like really goes through and watches all the stuff. But yeah, who knows. Hi Dr. Orbit, thank you. So yeah, it's been cool. I didn't expect to reach 1,000 subscribers, at least not so soon. Like I was always kind of hoping, because that's like, it feels like the really major milestone. But yeah, it's also really cool to watch like how stuff grows. Like in the beginning, I was like, for every like week, for every upload or so, I could expect like 1 subscriber maybe, and over the last couple of months, like as it's been getting more, it's also been growing faster and faster, which is cool. Oh, thanks. But yeah, the channel is growing, so I'm getting more and more subscribers, so yeah. But it's also quite fun, like I like the interactivities of the channel, kind of. Like I have other places too where I interact with people about art, but it's a different kind of context. And I also like just sharing my process and stuff with people. So I'm done with the requests. I need more requests, people. Anyone have something like their own character or just some random idea that they would like me to draw. Otherwise, like if it's not super active, I might be like do a couple of emotes or something in the meantime. Or I could work on my mermaid. Ooh, a dragon. I like dragons. I've been drawing a lot of dragons recently, but I haven't drawn a full body of a dragon in a while, so I might do that. Oh, feel free, like if you have any ideas, just feel free to write them in chat. It's it's pretty slow. There are not so many people asking, so just feel free to write stuff in. I haven't, in fact, read, I guess that's Wings of Fire. I've seen like pictures of a couple of the dragons, but I haven't ever gotten into it. But I'll just draw a regular old dragon for now. Any color preferences? Ooh, space gray. I've never really pictured space as gray. iPad green. Like maybe a mountainy color, or I'll see. I'll start with the sketch and then I'll decide on a color. And then after that, maybe General Kenobi. Bye, forest flower. Hey, Superpan. Ooh, the dragon is done. Now I'm gonna draw General Kenobi. Oh yeah. It's been a while since I've seen and since I've watched anything related to Star Wars. It's like before the before the 7th movie came out, like The Force Awakens. We watched through all the old ones, and then we watched The Force Awakens, and like I've kind of lost interest in Star Wars since then. Hey Vilbag, hey Grim Reaper. Yeah, get Grim Creeper. Sorry. Doing some requests. Yeah. Anyway, General Kenobi. Yeah, it's been a while. I need to like look up a picture of how he looks. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched a few episodes of Clone Wars like a while ago, but it's been a while. Yeah. Should I draw Obi-Wan with or without without like a hood? What do you think? Or does anybody else have some other requests? Hi, Kurt. Thanks. Oh yeah, I forgot there were several versions of Clone Wars. Yeah. I haven't been super into Star Wars recently. And Star Wars stuff. Ooh, Doctor Who was another series I haven't ever watched. Yeah. I think I'm gonna keep Hero Kenobi like this. Like with a more blocky shading. There. I think it looks alright. So yeah. Let's see. Who is this other... or what is this other thing? Ooh, that looks kind of funky. It kind of reminds me of like Iron Man for some reason. Oh, not just for some reason, like at least the first couple pictures I can see here. Because of like the round thing on the chest and the shape of the faces. Oh, that sounds really cool. I want to get myself a 3D printer at some point soon too. But like, if I get myself one, it's probably not going to be big enough to print helmets. But yeah, because actually I was looking around recently, and you can find 3D printers surprisingly cheap at this point. Like you can get a decent small 3D printer for like €100 or €200, which is quite cool. The future is now. Yeah, the thing is, I don't have much space. Like, technically, I could pretty much just go on the internet now and order myself, like, look for some reviews and some advice and just buy myself a 3D printer now, like, right this second. But it goes back to that thing I mentioned earlier. If you're here, like, I don't like spending money. So there's, like, stuff I really want, but just never end up getting. Or just end up delaying like super long because I don't want to spend money. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for a lot of stuff to print it in pieces, but still, like, if helmets is going to be like one of the main things you're printing, you would still want a printer that can at least print fairly big pieces, like not just, or like have pieces that are, like make sense. Like for example, these guys, they look like you could technically like split the helmets into several different sections that make sense in terms of the design. And if you have a 3D printer that's too small, you'd have to section it so much that it looks bad. Yeah, it's on my like list of things to get at some point. Oh yeah. Okay, I think this guy is done, pretty much. I say that as I continue drawing. Anybody else have something? I should also check and make sure. Okay, yeah, there's nothing that I missed in chat, in Discord. Let's make an attempt. Yeah, I've looked up a couple of references, and that looks about like a good angle to draw a big robot from. Funny. Yeah, that's not ever an issue I've run into, but I've also never tried to build a robot. What I did do, like a couple of years ago, we had like these after-school activities in our school, and one of the options was the robots. So we used Lego sets to build robots, which was cool. Looks derpy. Anyway, yeah. I've really never seen anything about this show. Which rarely happens. Like, a lot of the time I've at least like seen some screenshots and stuff of shows, even if I've never like watched them or seen an episode or something, but this one looks completely unfamiliar. Yeah, it has this Spartan helmet, or like at least how I picture Spartan helmets, type helmets, or like type face, I guess. Yeah, I don't have Netflix. I didn't actually have any streaming service until pretty recently. Like, I only got Disney Plus a couple of months ago. Cause, like, I think there was like 2 or 3 movies I wanted to watch, and they were all Disney movies. So I was like, yeah, I could buy them, or I could just like buy them as a DVD. I don't even have a Blu-ray player, so it would have been a pretty bad resolution anyway. So I ended up just deciding to get Disney Plus instead. And it's been nice so far. Like, there isn't a huge amount of stuff on it, but there's, in terms of stuff I'm interested in, most of it is on Disney Plus. And what I wanted to do is actually, like, one of the things I've wanted to do is watch through all the Marvel movies, which I've never gotten around to. Like, I haven't even started, but technically it's something I want to do. Things I don't really even know where to start, and like which ones I should watch and which ones not, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's stuff I need to figure out. Oh yeah, that would be nice if you feel like it. Anyway, yeah, I'm about done with this Titan dude. Any other suggestions? Anything? Some random thing you would like me to draw? Okay. Space Marine. Okay, I also haven't heard of that. Let's see. Space Marine. Ooh, that looks cool. That kind of gives me Warhammer vibes. Is that a Warhammer? Yeah, it's a Warhammer. Like, I've never messed with Warhammers or stuff, but for some reason, like, I looked at it and it gave me instant Warhammer vibes. It looks cool. But first I draw Pac-Man. Boom, Pac-Man. I'll even go into the effort of coloring it for you. I wonder who came up with the name Pac-Man. That seems like such a weird name. Boom. Pac-Man. Oh yeah. Anyway, now onto Space Marine 40k. It looks really cool. I like the weird, like, bulbiness of the armor. Ooh, let me see. Like, most of what I know about Warhammer is that sometimes people paint Warhammer figurines, and that's about it. Ooh, they do look really cool though. Yeah, they look cool. I need to look into them like at some point. But yeah, some cool style. Also, I'm gonna end the stream in like half an hour or so. Just a heads up. So if you still want me to draw something for you, say it now or hold your peace for the next time I do something like this. Because yeah, I still have a couple of things I need to do tonight, and I want to go to bed on time because I have a driving lesson tomorrow and I don't want to drive badly like last time. Yeah, they give me like cathedral and like ship vibes in the sense of like actual boats, like at sea. I'm done with the Warhammer dude, pretty much. Looks really cool. I might look into Warhammer characters, because as I said, they look really cool.
Any ideas?
Yeah, it's fun to draw. It's fun to draw these kind of guys. It's really out of the, like, way out of the things I usually draw. But yeah, still fun. So yeah, any other suggestions? As the stream is slowly coming to an end. It's like 15-ish more minutes, so I still have time for one more drawing. Ooh, it's been a while since I've drawn Sonic characters. But yeah. Iron Man helmet or Tails. Let's see. I've drawn quite a few things for Ramo now, so I guess it's Power Mech Guy's turn. So yeah, let me draw Tails. Nah, it's alright. Like there wasn't like super much going on, so it's perfectly fine for one person to like make several requests as long as it isn't getting in the way of other people. Okay, thanks. Yeah, it's just saw the notification for Discord. I'll definitely take a look at that. It's a nice thing to have in the background while drawing. Okay, I'm probably not going to like sit down and specifically just like only watch the movie, but because it's like way too many hours of movies to just watch for the sake of watching. But yeah, I'll probably like have them on while drawing. Yeah, it doesn't seem like something that's a good idea to just because it's like 20 movies or something. It's a bunch of movies. So yeah, it wouldn't really make sense to just like spend like what 40 hours or something just watching movie after movie after movie. It would be tiring. Thanks, Parmic guy. I honestly not sure quite what I'm doing, to be honest. Like, yeah. I have an image open just to get a general idea of how he looks, but I haven't been looking at it that much. I'm bad at drawing Sonic characters. Like when I was 11 or 12, I used to draw Sonic characters quite often. I never played the games or anything. Like I didn't know anything about the characters. I just kind of drew them. Because I had friends who were into Sonic, and I was like, yeah, the characters look cool, I'm going to draw them. Oh yeah. But it's been ages, and I wasn't really ever good at drawing them. Like, I thought I was really good, but looking back at my sketchbook, I wasn't good. I wasn't that good at drawing them. They didn't really... Like, they didn't fit the art style, and the things I changed didn't necessarily make them look better, so, yeah. Anyway. Still have a couple of minutes, so maybe I will draw Iron Man's head. Let's see. I need a reference picture for this. The modern Iron Man suit is really cool. I've seen like older ones from the comics, and it looks so like weird and bulky and just kind of off. Let's see, okay. Yeah, this one's a good reference. Hey, Forest Flower. The stream is it's starting to come to an end. Like, I wanted it to be 2 hours-ish, and it's 2 hours now, so yeah. But if you want to make a request, I can squeeze it in for you. If you come up with something. So yeah. Here's my Iron Man. Not super great. I couldn't really find references of him from the side view. I mean, I don't have like a hard limit on anything, so if you want something, you can make a quick like 5-minute sketch or whatever. That isn't like a problem. But yeah. Anyway, if there isn't any other requests, I think I'm going to finish up right about now. So yeah, it's been a fun time. I hope you all enjoyed it. I might do something like this at some point in the future again. Who knows? But yeah, it's been fun. Bye. I mean, what's the point of doing a stream if it's not chill? That's kind of like how I like live streams to go, just like hanging out, doing some chatting every once in a while, and just like being chill. And also, like Forest Flower, you don't have to be at the streams or anything. It's pretty much, if you feel like joining and you have time, you can come and join, and otherwise you don't join. It's not like you're obligated to watch live streams. But anyway, it's been fun. Sorry, lost one. I haven't seen you in chat today. Presumably you like just joined. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. See you guys tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I'm not planning on doing anything tomorrow. But like in the next video, I guess, which would be Tuesday. As long as nothing like unexpected happens.